Anyway, so we're down to the test and going through the test, and then let's see what else I can say about the test. Okay. I thought it's pretty fair, and I thought it did bring out a lot of people are getting all this stuff. So I'm not trying to, you know, beat up anybody. I'm just trying to say this is, I think it was a fair test. But anyway, so how did everybody do? Okay, there were uh, on a scale of 1 to 100. Et cetera, et cetera. 88, 91, 46, 63, 67, 74, 71, 82, 71, another 71, and 92. So those are the scores, which is, you know, okay, what it is. So anyway, Jerome, if anybody has any questions, let me know. So basically, the loyal ones. Okay, that's number one. So convert the following to FFT. So basically, number one is you split it into A over S plus B over S plus 3. And that is equal to 4 over S times S plus 3. Okay, so you cross multiply and you get rid of the denominators and you say 4 is equal to A times S plus 3 plus B times S. Let S equal 0. Let S equal minus 3. And you get your answers. A is equal to 4/3. B is equal to, excuse me, B is equal to minus 4/3. So your answer is, well, let's just go back on this 4/3 times 1 over S plus a minus 4/3 times 1 over S plus 3, which is translate into 4/3 f of t is equal to 4/3 minus 4/3 e to the minus 3t. That's it. Number two. Three s minus 4 Now I'm getting feedback from the farmer. So the car was evidently abandoned. So anyway, yeah, looks like a car. Yeah. 3s minus 4 over that is equal to, so it's equal to A over S plus B over S plus 1 plus C over S plus 8. Again, okay, and then I'd say 3S minus 4 is equal to A times S plus 1 times S plus 8 plus B times S plus 8 plus C times S plus 1. Okay, so let S equal 0, S equal minus 1, S equal minus 8, and you get your A and your B and your C. A is equal to minus 1/2. B is equal to 1. C is equal to minus 1/2. So the final answer in this one is minus 1/2 plus e to the minus t minus 1/2 e to the minus 8t. Number 2. Three. So now this one is a little bit more difficult. So you look at the minus b plus or minus b square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, and you get a negative number in there. So now you have to find what that is. S equal minus b plus or minus 4. So it's minus 4 plus or minus b squared, which is 16, minus 4 times a times c over 2a. So it's minus 2 plus or minus square root of something, which is 64 over 2, which is equal to minus 2 plus or minus 4j. Square root of 64 is 8, and that would be 8 over 2 is be 4, and because it's a minus sign, it would be have to add the j. So now we go to war with 2s plus 5 is equal to k over s plus 2 plus 4j plus k over s plus 2 minus 4j. So you cross multiply this one. 2s plus 5 is equal to k times s plus 2 minus 4j plus k star times s plus 2 plus 4j. Let s equal minus 2 minus 4j. And that will knock out this one, but it won't knock out this one. So 2 times s plus 5, 2 times minus 2 minus 4j plus 5 is equal to k times minus 8j. And this is minus 4 plus 5 is 1 minus 8j over minus 8j. Well, when I did it before, I did it the other way, and it doesn't really matter. It'll come out the same, or the angle will be opposite. But basically, this is, you can do it this way or the other way. And I got k, which is equal to 1.007 at angle 7 degrees or minus 7 degrees. So it's either one or the other. Is that what you got? Is that what you got? it's what did you guys get? Okay, so okay, well, this is how it's worked. If you wanted to do it the other way, you could say let minus 2 plus, and then you would have got, anyway, it doesn't really matter. But this is the answer, and the final answer is 2.00 something e to the minus 2t cosine of 4t plus 7 degrees or minus 7 degrees. It doesn't really matter. Okay. That's the answer to that one. Number 4. Okay, this one is s squared plus s plus 3s, Ted. Plus 1 is equal to a over s plus b over s plus 2 plus c over s plus 2 quantity squared. So now you have to find cross multiply, and it's s squared plus 3s plus 1. It's over s times s plus 2 quantity squared is equal to a times s plus 2 quantity squared plus b times s plus 2 plus c times s. Now here you can let s equal 0, s equal minus 2, and you get a is 1/4, and you get c is equal to 1/2. But how do you get b? Okay, so on the left, if you evaluate the s squared terms, there is one s squared on the left is equal to s squared, this is expanded s squared plus 4s plus 4. This is bs squared plus 2bs. Now, if you expand this and look at the s squared terms, there's one s squared on the left equal to a plus b. If a equals 1/4, b has to equal 3/4. So the final answer is 1/4 plus 3/4 e to the minus 2t plus 1/2 t e to the minus 2t. Okay, that's that one. A little harder, but still doable. Any questions about number 4? Number 5? By the way, uh, 1 through 4 were the bloodiest, 5 through 8 were easier. Most people got them, and that's my excellent teaching. I don't know, but anyway, I was surprised because I thought, well, continue to get whatever. Sorry about that. This is something. This thing turned on, and it looks like it's trying to transmit to this guy what I was saying. Unbelievable. But I didn't descend. Sorry about that. Just give me a second. They'd have gotten a kick out of this. Out of there. Okay, thank you. Sorry for that. So number 5. So this one would be 12 over S is the supply, and the resistance is 4 plus 2S. So just evaluate that. So it's 12 over S times 2S plus 4. And you cancel, you get 6 equal plus 2. So 6 over S times S plus 2. And how does that work out? That works out to be 6 is equal to A times S plus 2 plus BS. Okay? Let S equal 0, let S equal minus 2, and I get my A is equal to 3, my B is equal to minus 3, and I am done. I of T is equal to 3 minus 3 e to the minus 2t. Done. Number 6. Number 6, this one was pretty much the same, except for now it is the voltage supply is just a 5 instead of 5 over S. It's 5 over S plus 1. And you can immediately look at that and evaluate that, and that is 5 e to the minus t. Any questions about number 6? You don't have to go through any long razzmatazz or anything. Just look at it and evaluate it. It's done. Number 7. Number 7. This one is not too bad. 8 was the one I had a hard time with. I was not doing well yesterday when I was doing these, so I had a hard time with number 8. But anyway, I had a hard time with number 4 too, but anyway. So now we've got our 12 over S is our supply over 4 plus S plus 1 over S. And that starts the war. So now you start through and you say, okay, so it's equal to 12 over S times S squared plus 4S plus 1 all over S, and these S's in the denominator cancel out. So now we have is equal to 12 over S squared plus 4S plus 1. And you put that in your binomial theorem, and you say minus 4 plus or minus the square root of B squared, 16 minus 4AC, we're 2A. So it's minus 2. So S is equal to minus 2 plus or minus, kind of messy, 2 square root of 3 over 2 or minus 2 plus or minus square root of 3. So at this point in time, I just say, okay, minus 2 plus or minus square root of 3 is equal to 3.73 and 0.267. I forget about the radicals, so I just say it's equal to s plus this and s plus that. Okay, so it's equal to, so now we can do this. 12 is equal to a over s plus 3.73 plus b over s plus 0.267. From that we get our a and our b. A is equal to b is equal to 3.46. So our final answer is, well, a is equal to minus 3.46. So our final answer is I is minus 3.46 e to the minus 3.73 t plus 3.46 e to the minus 0.267 t. Or thereabouts. Number 8. Any questions about number 7? Most of you got these. And sitting here with the 3 that probably got. All I got the highest scores, but pretty much the highest scores. Anyway, so number 8. Probably the hardest one. I don't know. I don't really. But right now, I'm just trying to get through this course, and I think most of you are trying to do the same thing. Get through it and understand it as best you can. Understand that if you want to take, the only reason for doing this is, like I said, understanding some of the nuances that are in the electrical world, like the furnace that I ran into. This helps you understand that stuff, and it really does give you an insight that you didn't have before. And the other side of it is to pass some of these professional engineering tests, and believe me, this is the kind of stuff that they camp on. So if you don't have this in your back pocket, you're out of luck. If you know how to do this kind of stuff, you can pretty well handle it. Anyway, that being said, I haven't taken the PE test in 40 some odd years, so I don't know. But if you want to hang PE behind your name, this course has to be in your back pocket, okay? So find the voltage. The voltage is equal to what? I times the Z or the R. Okay, so if you can find the I and you can find the Z, you're in. So that's equal to the voltage. So the I is 6 over S. Everybody agree with that? And then the X or the Z is equal to 1 over 5 plus 1 over 2S plus 0.5, 1 over 0.5 over S is equal to S over 2, right? Is that right? I think so. Yeah, S plus S over 2. And then now you've got to get a common denominator for this. So what's the common denominator for this? It'd be 10S. So how do you get to 10S here? You got to multiply by 2S over 2S. How do you get to 10S over here? You got to multiply by 5 over 5. And how do you get to 10S here in the denominator? You got to multiply by 5. Excuse me. Yeah, 5S over 5S. So now I've got common denominator. I'll rewrite it. It's 1 over 5S squared plus 2S plus 5 all over 10S. Now the 10S goes in the numerator. The denominator is the numerator. So that equals 10S over 5S squared plus 2S plus 5. Now you want to get this to a 1S, so you have to divide everything by 5. So now you go through and you say 2S in the numerator is equal to S squared plus 0.4S plus 1. Now you've got it to something that you can recognize. All right, now you put your quadratic equation in there, and you basically say minus b minus 0.4 plus or minus square root of 0.4 squared minus 4ac all over 2a is equal to, it's a minus number in there, so it's going to be a j, so it's equal to minus 0.2 plus or minus 0.9898 or 979j. Okay, now that's what you use. So now you got what? That's your z. So now you've got 6 over s times this, and you expand that. I can't expand it here because I don't have the room. So I've got to go. Now I can cancel. This is a 2. It's a 2s. Now I can cancel these s's out. And I'm going to have to start over again because now I've got 12 is equal to k over s plus 1. And I can do that. I'm going to have to start all over again. So I'm going to have to erase this and start again. Okay, so now I go. So now I am back, and I've got 12 is equal to k over s plus 0.2 plus 0.98j plus k star over s plus 0.2 minus 0.98j. So I cross multiply. 12 is equal to k times s plus 2 minus 0.98j plus k star s plus 0.2 plus 0.98j. Let s equal minus 2 minus 0.98j. Minus 0.2, Ted. And I don't want minus and a minus, I want and I get k is equal to 12 over minus 1.96j, or 6.12 at angle 90 degrees. So my voltage is equal to 12.25 e to the minus 0.2 t cosine of 0.98 t plus 90 degrees. Is that what you got? Close? You didn't get that? Kind of? I gave partial credits for a lot of this stuff, so as I looked at it, but anyway, this was not an easy one. Very doable, but not, it was doable, but not easy. Okay. So we're on to the last part of these problems. So what is ahead of us? A third test. So test 3, I think, we'll revisit some of the first 30 problems. We'll do a few of the problems after that, but not many. So they get harder. So we'll try to limit it, but there will be a few that will be after that. 35 from after 35 to 50. Okay, not a lot, but a few. And then we will have some Bodie plots to soften the blow. All right, you should all do Bodie plots in your sleep, so you should be able to do those. So a couple of those, 4 problems from the easier ones, and then couple 3 from the harder ones, and that will be test 3. The final will be a compilation of all 3 tests. So test 1, test 2, and test 3. It don't get any better. But once you've gotten to this point, I think you've pretty well acclimated yourself to this course. This is not, I can spring a little bit more stuff on you, but not really. You've got you've got all the tricks, and you've got the rules, and you've got all the parts and pieces in front of you. It's just a matter now of, I don't know, being a little bit, can you work another one like this? This is the kind of problem. Can you do this? Can you do this one? I can tell you how many people worked which problems, because I do keep track of that. I'll tell you which were the hardest ones. And you probably are right about number 4, but I don't remember exactly what I saw. Anyway. So number 3 was the hardest one. 4 and 6, only one person totally got number 3. Only one person totally got number 8. One person, and only one person got and 2 people got number 4. So 3, 4, and 8. And the rest of them, the next hardest one was 7. 4 out of 10 got it totally right. So 3, and 8 were the hardest. 4 was the second hardest. 7 and 2 were the next, and 1. Everybody got number 6. Number 5, only 2 missed it. Number 1, only 3 missed it. Gives you a little bit of an idea of how that works. Anyway, anybody have any questions? Because I'm going to let you go. Sorry I was late. Take care.